It's already been a great night here in the stadium. And the atmosphere getting even better. There was a massive roar from the crowd, which you may have heard a couple of moments or so ago, because Bingqian Zhu was announced as a finalist in the men's 100 meters. So the local crowd excited about that. The men's shot put final. Germain Lauro of Argentina just going through, Pan American bronze medalist. Joe Kovacs, the best putter in the world this year. He won Eugene, New York and Monaco Diamond Leagues. Can he beat this man? The major championship specialist, the defending champion, the reigning European champion, and he beat Joe Kovacs in Lausanne. David Stall just gone through. This is the big Jamaican, O'Dane Richards, Commonwealth champion, Pan American champion, through a massive 21.69 earlier this year. From the Czech Republic, former European under-23 silver medalist, Jan Marcel, 30 years of age now. No Christian Cantwell. He has decided not to start. He's been introduced by the stadium announcer that Cantwell doesn't start. So here comes the very talented New Zealander, one of two in this final, Tom Walsh, world indoor bronze last year. And the Serbian, Asmir Kolasinac, European indoor champion 2 years ago, 7th in the Olympic final. And the small figure with a huge personality, Reese Hoffer. Yes, there he goes. Former world indoor champion, former world outdoor champion. He's great. Now the prodigious junior, Jacko Gill, hasn't as of yet delivered in the senior ranks the promise he showed as a junior. Inderjeet Singh, huge man from India, first Indian to become World Student Games champion. And then last but by no means least, Olympic champion here in this stadium and in London, Thomas Majeski, not in top form, but good enough to make it through here to the final. Our first opportunity to see Joe Kovacs. What statement of intent will he launch in this opening round? A solid start. I guess this is the major question with Kovacs. He's a big talker. He's made mention of Randy Barnes' world record. He says 23 meters is not far away for me. It wasn't over the 22-meter line, but has he given himself a good platform here for the rest of the competition? Always nice for these throwers to get a big one on the board early. That's an excellent start, 21.23, just around about 20 centimetres shy of what he produced in qualification. Tom Walsh, a rather surprise world indoor bronze medalist last year. 21.50, his best this year. And he's over 20 metres, but you suspect it's going to take quite a bit more than that to get amongst it. Joe Kovacs, with his first round effort, 21.23. So the American, the best putter in the world this year, has laid down the gauntlet, not only to David Stall, the defending champion from Germany, but to the rest of the field as well.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that, really, was he? He let it out very low. It wasn't a high put. Slipped out of his hand a little bit, I think, and he knew it as he rotated.
Just over 20 metres. There's a lot more to come there from Tom Walsh. Now, this guy, I just love watching him. He's such a big character. He's been around for a long time, former world indoor champion, world outdoor champion. He's an Olympic medalist as well. Still going strong at the tender age of 37. What can Reese Hoffer do here to open his account in yet another major final? Well, he's almost gone so wide there. He's outside the measuring zone. He's flipped it out far left. Just having a little conversation with himself. Just dropped that left shoulder.
I think the rotational technique that they're using at the moment does bring about a certain amount of problems. I'm just waiting to see where it landed. No, it actually did come in there in the end. It came about a half a metre in to the sector, so he was lucky. But Reese is such a character. I mean, he's the life and soul of any party, this guy. Good with the Rubik's Cube too, actually. If you saw him, he can actually do the Rubik's Cube in about 5 seconds flat. That's going back into my era, isn't it, really? But a real character.
Thomas Majeski, Olympic champion in this very stadium. That's a little bit better from the Polish athlete. He's hit some good form in the last month or so. He's been below his own very high standards. So high it took him to not 1 but 2 Olympic titles. He was the first man since 1956 to defend an Olympic shot put title. He's a huge, huge man.
Yeah, he is. He's a big man. Trying to keep himself in that circle without falling out and fouling is a big problem.
20:57, that was okay. Now, the defending champion. This is important after a foul in the first round, and that's better. David Stahl, the European champion, the defending world champion, the Olympic silver medalist, needed to get something on the board there after a foul in the first round, and that was big. Now, the lead as it stands is with Joe Kovacs, the man who many people said he would battle for the gold. Kovacs, the American, has got 21:23. 21:46, the German defending champion goes into the lead. Odain Richards, the Pan American champion from Jamaica. That was good. Now he could be edging his way towards the 21-metre mark at the moment. Stahl of Germany leads, the defending champion, with 21:46. Kovacs of America, 21:23 with his first round effort. Odain Richards, can he get himself into contention? He launched the put out to a massive 21:69 earlier this season. 20:79 at the moment. He's moved up into the bronze medal position. Now Hoffer, 20:61 in the first round. He knows he's capable of more. World champion way back when in Osaka. Third best in qualification. Can he get himself in the hunt for yet another major medal? He's been a bit untidy in the circle, and for the second successive time he's drifted almost out towards that left-hand line, so he's clearly having a few technical issues, the American.
Yeah, it seems to be a problem there. He seems to be rushing it, maybe. Not as bad as, well, not as bad. It wasn't as close to that sector line as his first throw, but nevertheless getting there or thereabouts. But it's better. 20:72. He's in 4th place.
Majeski, the Olympic champion, lying in 5th place overall. 21:95 his lifetime best. He could do with a big one here. That might be a little bit of an improvement there. A couple of world indoor bronze medals as well. Now, this stadium has great, great memories for the Polish athlete. The first of his Olympic titles. His body language has been one of frustration. He knows he's got an absolutely huge throw in his locker. That's an improvement, 20:82. He moves up to 3rd, but you can tell he knows and he believes there's more in there if he could just get it out. Odain Richards has seen his place on the podium slip to 4th. Now, he banged out a massive 21:69 earlier this season. Oh, that's close to 22 metres. That is massive from the Jamaican. Well, the Pan American champion has just got himself right in the hunt for a global crown. Commonwealth gold last year, Pan American gold earlier this year. A huge roar from the man from the Caribbean island, better known for sprinting. That was huge. 21:69, he's equalled his own national record, and perhaps more important than that, he's gone into the lead. Tom Walsh, lying out of the medals at the moment. Bronze in the World Indoors last year. He surprised everyone then. And he may have surprised a few people with that. He gets the white flag. That was big. So Walsh, 20.05 in the first round, 20.64 in the third. What has he managed to produce here? He knows it was big. Now, his lifetime best was set earlier this season, 21.50. Can he get himself in contention for a medal? Oh, he certainly can. He's gone ahead of David Stall and into second place with a new area record. Joe Kovacs under pressure now. He's been pushed off the podium by Tom Walsh. Oh, that's more like it from the American world number one. He was down in fourth place and potentially out of the medals. Bearing in mind, he and Stall are the only men to have thrown over 22 metres this season. He lacks the major championship experience of his big German rival, but that was a put of real composure. And the question is, how far has he moved up the leaderboard? 21.67, he moves up to second, Walsh in third, and Stall is now the man potentially out of the medals. Joe Kovacs then, getting himself back in contention. He's gone over 22 metres this season. Oh, and that's close. That's really close. Now the lead is held by his great rival. So, Kovacs, what has he managed to produce here? At one stage, he was looking as though he would be off the podium. Then he got himself into second place, just 2 centimetres shy of O'Dane Richards' great national record of 21.69. So the Jamaican putting the German and the American under pressure. Kovacs talks big. He reckons it won't be long before he's attacking Randy Barnes' world record. He's in the lead, 21.93. David Stall facing the possibility of defeat here and relinquishing the title he's won the last 2 times in such style. That was better, though. The German watching and waiting. Potentially no medal. Well, what's he done here? This is much better. Close to 22 metres. How close has he gone to 21.93? That's the lead from Kovacs. 21.74. It's better, but it's not good for gold at the moment. Joe Kovacs in the lead. Last round here. This is massive for Kovacs. Again, tickling that 22-metre line. It's been a brilliant, absorbing confrontation, this. He is the best putter in the world this year, but that's not always a guarantee that that form throughout the season is going to translate to a major title. But that's absolutely brilliant from Kovacs. 21.93, 21.66 in that last round, but it didn't matter. He was put under massive pressure there, and he has duly delivered. O'Dane Richards was temporarily in the lead as a result of equaling his own national record. No improvement for him, but still in pole position to finish on the podium, to equal your national record. Well, you can't ask for any more than that. 21.69 in the third round, that's his best. Stall just shakes his hand. Great stuff from the Jamaican. Just watching and waiting. There it is. Joint national record. Kovacs has taken the gold then. He's delivered on all his big talk. A brilliant performance. 21.67 in the fourth round, 21.93 in the fifth. That was the winning put. He's the world champion and joins an illustrious list of Americans to have taken that gold medal. Reese Hoffer, who was in this final and finished 5th. Christian Cantwell's been a world champion. Adam Nelson. And maybe his big shout about attacking the world record of Randy Barnes wasn't so far-fetched after all. He's beaten a brilliant major championship performer into 2nd place. David Stahl, silver this time. No disgrace with that, 21.74. Yes, okay, he's gone over 22 metres elsewhere this season, but that was a really, really tight competition where the lead changed hands on a number of occasions. No disgrace there for Stahl. He follows up gold in Daegu and gold in Moscow with silver here. And what about that? We're used to seeing the Jamaican black, green and gold in the sprints, but as Kovacs celebrates here in shot, elsewhere in the stadium, O'Dane Richards is waving the Jamaican flag because in equaling his own national record, he's finished on the podium and will take a bronze medal back home to the Caribbean island. Pan American champion, so he did come here with good form, but a real step up in class. Joe Kovacs, the best putter in the world this year, has delivered in style just when it counts. He's the world champion. Stahl gets the silver, and O'Dane Richards from Jamaica equaling his national record for 3rd.